Okay, folks,
Candyman thing.
we're about to go down to the next level. Oh, you didn't want to leave your coat on. You're not going to want to take it off. Yeah, bring
They
your coat.
replaced
Yeah.
Candyman. They
Because the
replaced
Candyman
Candyman
can...
with a computer.
Do you have the other one that I like? The box that talks? Okay.
Somebody could bring it.
Just, yeah, thanks. Watch your steps. Hold on tight. These aren't your updated steers.
So there's the trap doors. We have a lot of activity at this table here. Usually.
Oh, you want me to close the door?
What's up, bald head?
Do you think that was
Nick. D4 before dark tube. Something says hello. Do you recognize this? I said to say hello to you.
Who's that? No, but I'm sure I
tell Nick I said hi.
Dark Tube. Wow, hello, Dark Tube. I'm not sure your first name, but hello. And wave to the camera. Nick wave to the camera. What's up, dudes? Dark Tube.
All right, so.
I closed the door.
Oh, you did? Thanks. All right, who's got a lighter? We'll light some candles for some ambiance. Nick, you got a lighter, right?
Yes, man. Live. Okay. Okay, we are live again at House of the Exorcist. Yes, my hair is lighter. I'm having a midlife crisis, and that's how I deal with it. But we are here at House of the Exorcist, and we have people investigating with us, some friends, the usual. A lot of stuff's going to go down. And just enjoy the show. If you see anything, let me know. Point it out to me if you see any type of spirit activity, because I saw an apparition upstairs. This is Steve Saunders' house right here. There he is. The Exorcist. He has his thing. Yep. And just waiting for some people to come on and enjoy the show. I'm gonna turn it up. Yep. It's kind of a long, weird thing. How's everybody doing tonight down here? All right, can we hit the lights?
Yep, we can hit the lights. Here's your lighter.
Thanks, brother.
Okay, lights, camera, action. I gotta go upstairs and turn. Okay, what the freak? This is gonna be fun. Don't fall down.
There's a way to determine that. Or thumbs up, or
Thanks.
spirit is going to have a perfect flight pattern. Most likely like a straight line. The dust orb is also going to have an aura around it. You know, dust orb does not have a perfect pattern. It travels in a curve-like pattern, but it travels in unison with other dust particles. So there's a way to tell it apart, especially if the orb is displaying like some intelligent orbital movement. You know what I mean? Then you can determine that that's most likely a real thing.
It's almost like a flight path.
Exactly. And you know what? They're tiny little things. These spirits in like before they manifest, they're tiny little things. They must be teensy tiny little things. So when you take a picture like dust, it has an effect, so it looks similar. So they must be, you know. So, but I've studied this for a long time, the whole dust orb thing. And I don't know about rods. You know, rods, the swirls. I don't know. They have a good argument about it. I've seen it many times on my camera where a mosquito whizzed by and I saw it had rods. So I don't know. I hope they're real. That's one of those things, but.
No, there's a lot, even lens flares and stuff.
Yeah.
There's a lot of like camera anomalies.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So you gotta, rule it all out. So yeah, we're down here. We're gonna go below soon. Just when we go below, just be careful. You know what I mean? Just be careful with the ladder. Imagine if like a opening opened up down there, and there was like treasure and all that stuff. Seriously. You ever think that there might be another cavern somewhere in there?
Well, if we open up a door, we'll find out. And not a portal door. You can see the boo haters. Where they at? Dark 2 wanted you to wave at the camera. I didn't want to interrupt you while you were talking. Does this one over here have audibles or no audibles? The one with the green screen with the line.
It should. If something comes through, it will say. Batteries are low there.
It's saying magnetic sensitivity. This just said 13.7.
Let me see it.
That one was this one was at 13.7.
That's an EMF.
Right, and does this one have voice or anything? The green screen.
If this is reacting, that should be reacting too. If that's not reacting, that's an anomaly that we're looking at. Could be very likely be a phantom energy, because if that's an EMF and these are two are together, this line should be squiggling as this is going off. Now this is going off and this is perfectly fine. So that tells me.
That mean what?
Janice used to make this jump, get out, and it would jump. It was crazy. The lady that did the exorcism and the face was changing. We put that meter in front of her, and she went, get out, and the numbers shot to like 500, 600, dude. I swear to God, she did it multiple times. Get out of me, like that. Oh yeah. Oh, this stuff is some serious business, I'll tell you. Right now, I'm not gonna lie.
I've been online since we came down.
All right, we are live. Hello, we are live again.
It's actually the first time I ever sat in this chair.
Now I am really live.
It actually is. It's leather though, so it's cold.
It's a lot of fun. We would suggest anybody to join us on this place. Yet we go underground. you go underground, it's free. Valentine's Day, so there a lot of people aren't really on the social media. Happy Valentine's Day. You want a spirit box? You want the red spirit box that they use the thing? That affects you?
I like the one that talks.
Spirit box.
Are you cold? You okay?
I'm comfy. Yeah. I'm glad I brought the jacket down.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It was colder than I thought it would be.
Oh, and it gets colder and feed them further down. But another 10 degrees.
No. So how long have you lived here?
I've been here for 3 years now. So year one, I changed the single pane windows to, I'm on like a low to no budget. So I went on Facebook, you know, this, that, the other for $50 windows and took out the old ones and replaced them with $50 windows. You got to do what you got to do.
Yeah.
The wall behind you, the whole sill plate on it was 6 inches by 8 inches, rotted out. That whole wall dropped. The next floor dropped. And then the up top one almost went out. So my yard kept me in. So I got eggs.
Nice. Especially now.
Right?
Well, you know, somebody on one of the ghost tours broke the leg of one of the little ducklings and he healed it. Yeah. He's the real deal over there.
I went out to the chicken coop. So my rooster tried to hump the freaking one of my large ducks and it broke its neck. So I go out there. It's lying on the ground in the chicken crap with its neck broken. And I'm like, oh shit, let me go in the house, get the camera. I'm going to do a healing on it. And then I'm like, yeah, stupid. You know, what's more important, the freaking filming of it or laying your hands on something? Okay, I'm arguing myself.
It just did something. A 777. That's very unlikely to happen. You know, sevens.
Three sevens?
Yeah, three
Holy
sevens.
shit.
So that just did it. So that's kind of unlikely. But only here that kind of stuff happens.
So I'm like, talk myself out of doing that. So I laid hands on its neck. I mean, it was literally crooked sideways off. So I laid hands on it and started praying for it. And I'm like, well, at least I did that. I wasn't too insensitive. Now let's go get the camera. So I go get the camera. I come out. It's still on the ground. But then I had a rabbit out there. And the rabbit runs over to it to like, you okay? What's going on? It picked up his neck, pecked the rabbit like, get away from me. Freaking angry little freaking rooster. So I'm like, well, you moved your neck. And then it started moving his neck more and more, got up, and I was like, oh, I was freaking out on camera. I'm like, this thing had a broken neck. So it couldn't crow right for like months. It was like a horse because his neck was broken. Now it's able to crow and everything is fine. But it was like, wow, that's freaking mind-blowing.
Climb.
Product.
I think it wants us to go down. It said climb, switch.
Climb? You guys want to go down below? Or you want to sit here for a second?
You go anyways. Honestly. You want to go down?
Let's do it.
We did it.
After all these years? No.
There's something.
Boom, boom, boom. It's Valentine's Day, right?
I'm not going anymore, but you can stay by.
All right, who's got a flashlight? Okay, you're actually standing on it.
Am I? Okay, I was like, I don't know where I'm going.
Yep, no, that's right.
So when you go down there, there's this ladder, and you see what I'm talking about. And just be careful. You're gonna like step on the ladder and then cross over. You'll see a mountain.
All right, so you're gonna.
He'll explain it. Now these do not have. They don't have.
They're not nailed
No,
down.
they're not nailed down.
Just keep your weight straight up and down. And I'll get down here and I will help you with. We'll probably lose signal down here. I don't know if the signal will even stay going.
I've been watching it. I'm good.
All right, so you want to step on that step? Yep. And then to this step.
Let me just
There.
fix the stairs. I'm a little hard with my leg.
Ta-da. All right. So that step over there. Next one down. Go down one more. Yeah, you go.
There you go.
Then step to that one.
Perfect.
Ta-da.
Oop, I just saw an apparition up there. Right in the corner over there. I keep seeing apparitions.
You good there? What's the ice? I wouldn't go any further up that way there.
Too far?
Yeah. And when it gets warmer, you can truck about.
So yeah, there's all these artifacts and it's pretty cool. And those garbage cans are actually filled with
Ooh,
cool stuff.
he's got a headlamp. You baby.
Where is the river?
On the other side of the wall.
Amazing.
You can hear it once you come down here.
So yeah, this is the underground cavern. It was used in the Underground Railroad.
Good place to hide someone out, right?
It's amazing.
Absolutely. We found a bone inside here.
Noise dampers the stream, so you don't have to worry about being too loud. You know, you get the river freaking covers up. We don't have to be absolutely quiet. We can't breathe or make a little crinkle. You know, it's like white noise that's freaking best for freaking hiding someone.
Right. You know, I love doing these because it's like our generation, we used to do this all the time when we were kids. So I love bringing people like our age down into these places because we used to get in all sorts of trouble and it was fun.
Yeah.
And I think we've all forgotten. Well, you seem pretty adventurous, but a lot of people have forgotten that whole thing, and that's why I love bringing them. Like this stuff is still here. This cool stuff is still here. We found a bone somewheres in there. We don't know if it's human
Somebody
or
probably
not, but there
is
is.
it still in there? Or somebody took it out?
Apparently, there is a body buried down here.
Not down there, underneath your feet,
Yeah.
straight down.
I'm not sure where that bone is, but it's in there.
So it's wonderful bringing mediums in here that can feel the spirits and chat with us. So that's some cool stuff. So I guess while they were making their trips from the south up to the north, well, a little girl of color freaking got sick and died, and so can't pull her out. What are you gonna do with her? So they put her right down in here. Yeah, so that's a trip.
It's just so much history right here.
And you gotta love it because now that's as the story goes. That's a medium telling you that.
Old school.
But a lot of the stuff that they've told me, freaking
list
the time that
goes
this went by,
on.
the diseases that went when people died,
Yeah.
there was definitely one of them showed me an area on my yard, which is now pretty much close to my bomb pit area where they burned the bodies when they had the Black Plague.
Yeah.
You know, they had to burn them.
No, those
Crazy.
plague pits are still getting dug up. They don't
Right.
even know, you know. That's nuts.
It is. I mean, this place is that old.
That's to me, that's the most impressive part is just the history of stuff, you know? Like, I think it's old, but it's in history always repeats
Connecticut is
itself.
full of it too, which is the best part. Connecticut's filled with like.
It's full of it because of the leaders we got. No, I'm kidding. wrong,
No, you're right.
wrong topic. Bum.
Oh, it's just generations built upon generations, you know?
So I'm getting ready to. I had to fix the whole back wall. So I'm getting ready to redo this whole floor, and we're gonna go from there out past the wall 6 feet. So next year we should have a walkway on the outside over the stream.
Look at this cool
That is awesome.
formation here. There's some crystals right up there, some ice crystals. I think they're ice crystals.
Happy you put your coats on now, huh?
Those are ice. That's ice, right?
Yep, it is. That's crystallized
It's
ice.
so cool. Look at how it formed. It's just so cool. I love going underground. It's one of my things. tunnels are pretty cool too.
Do you ever go splunking?
Splunking, what's that? I've heard of that. Watch the ice, please. It's slippery. All right.
I would definitely do it. A beginner's course, though. I'm not going to be one of those dudes getting stuck in the wedge like that.
Yeah, no, the claustrophobia.
I like that movie, The Descent. Remember that movie, The Descent? That's a splunking badass movie. I watch it all the time, actually, both 1 and 2.
When we got married, we actually went to Mexico on our honeymoon, and that was when you could go into the pyramid.
Yeah.
Like Chichen Itza, like we actually walked it through.
I went there. That was good.
It's pretty cool.
You know, they had technology back then. They were actually very brilliant civilization, and so were the Romans, and you know what I mean. But they had plumbing and everything else.
Roman roads are better than our roads.
Yeah, I know,
You
man.
Like we can't build a road the last.
No,
10
man,
years.
nothing left. Dude, I bought a Toyota Highlander of 2003. I could have got something newer, but that year, buying a car that year, those things last like to 400,000 miles. That's why I bought it. It's good for what I do. But you know, that's what I was thinking. I had a Volvo. That thing lasted forever. I missed that one. But yeah, I mean, they don't
That
build,
river
they don't
sounds
make
awesome.
anything that good anymore.
That ice form was cool. When you come back down, make sure you put your light back in that ice form. It actually made an ice form of almost like a human body. What a trip. To the left.
That's where you saw the apparition.
Yeah, right over here in the corner, right up here.
So what I'm planning on doing is clearing this whole place down to that depth, all the way across. And then put a shelving in here for plants if we can grow houses.
Nice, nice.
Knew you'd like that one. Fruits and vegetables.
The best shoes for this, but I'm a bohemian,
Right.
so that's what I do.
Yeah, watch that ice, please.
So basically, the river is right behind this wall over here.
That wall's 3 feet
Yeah.
thick.
Yes, the wall is 3 feet thick, and the river is right over there. So we are right next to the river, literally. The continuity. We are right in the highway of the continuity of this river. Right now, we are in the middle right now.
You got
Of the
earth,
flow.
wind, water. Somebody light a candle.
Water is like one of the biggest conduits, isn't it?
I would say, and so is quartz. Think of it like this: they use it in time watches, so quartz has the ability
Well,
to
don't we
have
have
an
like a
electric
quartz
charge.
in our ear? I think we have like.
Cool.
No, I'm seriously. I think in our ears or somewhere's in our brain we have a mineral. It's like a quartz. It's like,
Really?
Oh
It's a
yeah, you're right
crystal.
about that. It's a tiny
I
little
think it's in our
crystal, and
ear.
it helps you heal. I just saw something on that actually. They just discovered it.
Do
It's like
humans
this.
have a crystal in their ear.
There's this cavern in your ear, and it has all these tiny hairs, and the thing.
I'm
You
surprised.
have a tiny crystal
Oh,
inside.
Yeah.
shit.
It helps
I'm
you
surprised
heal.
we're getting service down here. Usually you don't get service down here. This is nuts.
I'm live right now.
I don't know what's going on.
I'm not. Oh, we got some visitors here. Hello, Christina Plato. I love Plato. I love your name, Christina Plato. Hey, hey.
Ho ho.
Oh, this definitely has some good, crazy energy up here.
Isn't that cool?
We're not exactly splunking, but I would
What
love
is splunking?
Caving.
Going through
Oh,
a cave.
They call people that go in caves that's
Right.
splunking.
We're right on the cusp of it.
We're on the cusp. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. You know what interesting about the cave is? How do we know that there's not some intelligent civilization way down in there that has adapted to that type of environment?
There
You know what I mean?
is.
How do we know?
It's like the
my
Hollow Earth.
my gifts tell me that there is.
They have a sun down there. They have a sun, and you know what? It's very possible. You know that they've already developed an artificial sun in China,
Mhm.
so it's very possible. You know that's very possible. But you know, if you think about it, that's so.
Well, if
much
you think about it, the depths of
unexplored.
the sea, there's natural
The sea,
things that
too,
have
yes.
illuminating lights.
The
Our
sea
So
ocean
what's-
has an ocean in it.
Yeah.
There's
Yes.
an ocean within the ocean.
100%. There's probably oceans down below us too. We have no idea. You know what I mean? And who's to say we're the only intelligent life forms up here? You know what I mean? Who's to say? You know.
You like the light on or off?
Whatever you light on for now. I mean, so you can see all this great stuff. I just love it down here. Cool. I would take pictures though if you guys want to with your flash on. I just highly recommend that all the time. But
Yeah,
we have plenty of equipment.
I've been trying to take
And then
selfies.
when you get home, I would go like look into the background and see if there's like discolorations and then zoom in. That's what I would do.
Oh, sorry.
You know what? Everybody's out. So they, Deborah. Hello, Deborah. How you doing, Deb? Remember when you did the Exorcist on Baps?
On who?
Barbara.
Yes. The look on this poor girl's face. He puts out there that he's looking for people to be cleansed or exorcisms, and who walks in the door? Somebody that I know. At that point, I'm wondering if she thinks she's being played or punked or something. Because that was a trip. Because I'm looking at her, she's looking at me. Like, what a small world.
You know what's funny? Whenever there's a Barbara, I know they hate the name Baps, so I always say, "Can I call you Baps?" You know what I mean?
My phone keeps jumping like someone's trying to comment, but no comments are coming through.
I'd rather you not call me that. Right? Baps. Isn't that's what it's, I don't know.
You don't hear that too often.
No.
All right,
Baps.
folks, my phone keeps jumping like somebody's commenting, but
They
I
hate
only
that.
have
I'm telling you right
1,
now,
2,
they
3,
have
4,
not
5
one
comments
I've
on
ever
here.
let you call
Will somebody
me.
put a comment just so I can see if it's coming through or if something's interfering with the comments coming through?
Barbara, if you're
It
watching,
just moved like
no
another one
offense.
wanted to come through, but nothing came
I'm gonna
through.
call you Barbara.
That's crazy. It's jumping but
Sorry, Barbara.
froze.
To me, you're always a Baps. That was a serious exorcism on Baps. And that was serious. Like we took like a little rest break, and I went to have a cigarette, and I came back in, and she was sitting down in the middle of this whole thing. So I sat in front of her with my camera, and the demon was just like in pain. It was like, oh, she was making these noises like, oh, like she was like, it's still there, oh, like that. She was making these noises, and I just felt like what the empath. It just felt like splat, like ick. You know what I mean? It was just like, so I have that. I haven't even gone through that.
I thought the one with Joseph was cool with the general that was overriding.
Yes, Joseph. Yes, that was a good one. The Roman. A lot of weird stuff comes through when we do this kind of stuff. But Baps definitely made my stomach turn sitting in front of that entity like that. Just like that. So Baps. Okay, I got it out of my system.
Beetlejuice, you gotta say it 3 times.
I know. Hello.
My phone keeps freaking
Lisa. Hello.
tweaking like people are
Lisa.
trying to comment, but the comments aren't coming through. It keeps wanting to jump. I've got
I'm gonna go back.
5 comments. That's it. But it keeps jumping like the comments trying to come through. So the opposition, I call it the opposition, not letting the comments come through. I still have full signal. My phone keeps jumping, but there's only 5 comments here. So when I go up there, it's going to go blah, 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 blah. But I have signal. So it shouldn't do that. I always tell people, don't underestimate the opposition. I always tell them that. All right. That step right here first. That one there. Yep. That one to the metal one to the wood. Whatever happened to ladies and women and children first? The man's out of here. He's gone. Every man for himself.
Done.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. Happy holidays.
My turn.
So fun doing this. It's just like, so many places around here in Massachusetts and Rhode Island people don't have any idea. It's so crazy.
I,
Dudley Town, we've been there. That's another one I've been there. Not really supposed to talk about it though.
Dudley Town?
I got in trouble there. I got like a
By the
cease and
dark forest?
desist. Yeah, I got a cease and desist. So,
We tried to go there before it got really shut down.
well, there is a loophole. There is a portion that you can go there. It's state forest property and not there.
Well, it is 10 degrees warmer up here from down there, huh?
Dark Archer Road. You know, they spy on me on here, dude. I swear to God, they comment sometimes whenever I share about Dudley Town. There's a spy. There's a spy. I swear, and they start commenting. I said, "You're stalking me now," and she was like, "You're psychic. You should know that." And then she blocked me. Yeah, one of the Dudley Towners said that to me. Because dude, I got permission from the town of Cornwall to do a ghost tour in the cemetery where the Dudley family's buried. I found the cemetery. Okay.
Oh, that's cool.
And they gave me permission to do it. And I was gonna sell that out because it was so hot. That ghost tour was so hot. And then all of a sudden they complained to the city, the town, and I couldn't do it. So that was that. But I got far. I got I almost got in there. The cemetery isn't even part of Dudley Town too. It's on the bottom of the mountain. It's really not even their property, but because, you know, that's what happened. So, and that's why she said you're psychic. You should know that, and then blocked me.
The whole woods up there is weird.
Yeah. Well, dude, I'll tell you this. I think you're gonna appreciate this. One time I was walking with my friend out of Dudley Town, and all of a sudden in the woods, this giant tree that was like 400 or 500 feet or whatever up fell to its death in the woods. It just went flat. And my friend said, "Nick, did you realize what we just saw?" And it didn't hit me. That riddle, if you see in the forest,
Nick.
Yeah,
Nick,
I saw that. Yes.
this thing is 166.5.
I'm sorry, dude.
166.8?
over there.
They go that high?
Yeah, well, it goes higher than that, but you know, there's definitely something going on over there if it's doing that.
Mustard.
It's picking up on some type
You
of
turn the voice off.
energy.
Somebody likes a mustard. Oh, this one, yeah, this one's saying mustard now. The hell?
So yeah, this thing's jumping up. I mean, this thing's jumping up all over the place. Put this antenna in here. I'm gonna go take a little break. I'll be right back.
Are you gonna leave us?
Yeah, I just want to go. I'll be right back.
Leaving us? Leaving your honey? Leaving everybody?
Hello.
How you doing?
Hi, Mom.
How'd you get? Feeling your taps?
All right, we are at the Bifster's house.
Nobody's tapping my hair.
Hello.
What, do they actually make connection to you? Are you vulnerable?
No,
to
no, I've never. That's what I'm
Just
saying.
making it funny?
I would love it. I would love to feel.
Watch what you wish for.
I know.
That's what I tell
It
him all
would
the
freak
time.
me out.
So if you look up, you'll see that these are trees going across.
They are.
They're trees with the bark removed, logged into the 6 by 8 inch freaking beams going across.
We knew how to build stuff like that in the day.
Right.
Nothing lasts that good nowadays.
Dinner, honey?
I'm making Cherokee.
You have dinner. Like old time. Back in the day.
Just give me some of that old time rock. Yeah, watch your steps. So you slide over there for take the dangerous seat in the house.
Thanks, honey.
Typical Friday night.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're here this evening to talk about life.
Ladies and gentlemen. This year's been alright for me so far. It's only a month and a half in.
Right? So what does this thing have? Got a volume switch on it or something? I like it when it talks to me, man. What do you do? Turn the volume off?
Here it is.
It was just quiet.
Decimal.
We were ignoring it. It got quiet.
All right.
All right.
Magnet.
Well, now you don't want to talk because I'm not holding you.
If only.
Do you know?
Thursday.
You're off a day.
Song. 3. Speed. Derog.
Who's the Daryl?
Derek.
That's one of the things going nuts upstairs.
Rocket.
It was going nuts upstairs?
Yeah.
Well, all the way up or
upstairs? No, it was like it wouldn't stop.
Right.
And now down here, it's
Tree.
so quiet.
Oh, I forgot all up there.
Did you?
I did.
Drift.
Upstairs?
Yeah, I did.
What time is it?
Palatine.
8:30.
Oh, we got plenty of time to get it.
5.
My buddy is working till 10, so he won't be
Sure.
home. No, 10:30, so he won't be home till almost
Okay.
11. We have plenty of time.
10. If. Happy. Uphold.
So far you're liking the top floor the best.
That was definitely yeah.
If you want- if you want-
For your
If you-
theater, right?
Yeah.
if you want to go back up to the top floor, we can go back up there.
It don't matter.
Well, we're here to appease you guys, not
I know. I'm
ourselves.
trying to figure out. Well, here's the deal. Like, I'm not like I haven't found one.
I
That's,
haven't
like,
gotten any like scary vibes. Like
or even.
Well, I scared you. We're saying, do you want to connect to somebody?
yeah.
She's like, yeah, no, I think I'll
Yeah.
pass on that one. So I'm going to turn around and rip this whole wall out, put in flooring that's going to go from that end all the way outside 6 feet out there, build straight walls that way there because there's not going to be any cantilevers. It's just going to be free floating. So it's going to be a seesaw under that with the walls there holding it up straight up to that beam there. Oh, that doesn't look good. Oh, those are freaking wedges. I thought it was falling apart. I'm like, not more. I just had to replace that whole thing. So just 2 weeks ago, you can grab it, the old one, grab it and pull it off like dust or what. I don't know how it didn't just fall down. Yeah, that was scary.
I know. I have a footer in my garage that carpenter bees got out, and I have to go in there and get it out.
Ah,
And that's the worst footer of all of them, you
I think
know.
this second house I ever bought in Waterbury, the freaking carpenter bees. They're like bumblebees, but they're not. They're
No,
freaking
they're
beetles. They're not even
There's
bees.
a ton of them.
Now you're out in the backyard, nice, quiet day, crunch, crunch, crunch. Most disgusting sound you want to hear. Hearing beetles eat your house. Stop it.
Yeah, we use badminton rackets and
Right.
run around and we kill them all, which you know,
I see.
it's fair game.
At that point, when they're freaking trying to
Yeah. destroying
depreciate
where we
things,
live.
yep. Yeah, so I'm trying to decide whether or not I want to go with a 6-inch wall or go with an 8-inch wall so I can turn around and actually make it out of shelves.
Okay.
If it's 8 inches deep, then I can freaking take it all and utilize it as freaking space instead of just sealing it all in. I don't know. I'm freaking. My mind just goes crazy with things to do. Like I bought a house in Waterbury, north end of Waterbury on Wood Street, and the realtor refused to go inside. She's like, "Do you mind even telling me what is your why are you interested in this?" I'm like, "It's an old Scoville home. It's all brick and freaking cement, and the bones are good because I had to gut everything from the basement to the top. So when you were in the basement, we were able to see the freaking third floor.
No, wow.
Yeah. So that was freaking. I was like,
Skeleton.
oh God, stripped everything out, all the wooden lats, all the plaster, the whole 9 yards. And then when I opened it up, like the ceiling upstairs, I noticed that it was like a cathedral. So I made a cathedral bedroom, put a skylight in it, ceiling fan on it, but all. Oh, I made sure that I used the same lady that sold it to me to sell it. She opens up the door. She looks inside, has it, and she goes, overkill, overkill, overkill. She goes, what do you think you're going to get for this place? She goes, if you can move it out of water, this was back in 1991. She's like, if you can pick it up, move it to water, you'll get 125,000 for it. She's like, but what do you think you can get here? I said, just 40 grand. You'll never get that. They never sell over 20. That's it. To this day, over 35 years later, that one sold for the most out of any ever because of what I did in there. You know, I freaking ripped through the place. My deck, I had a door like that, trap door. So you didn't lose any space in your deck for the stairs going down below. I had drop ceiling and I drop staircase like when you have your attic stairs to go in the attic. I had a flip door like that there on it with a freaking handle. You want to go down below, you push the stairs down. You know, I kind of missed the place. It was in the hood. I was just known as Steve, the crazy white boy at the top of the street.
We're from the hood, the streets.
So I was street smart. My mom always
That's
told me,
right.
you better learn a trade because you ain't too educated.
Pop locking. I know we kind of grew up Meriden, really. You know, I remember
That boombox
it's kind of the
there.
same story. Her brother, because her brother had a house on Wilcox, and it was the same thing. When he like remodeled the thing like crazy. When he went to sell it, it's like in the hood. It's like you put like it's like worth 200 grand, but you're gonna get 80 for it.
What do you say we connect to heaven?
Not down here. I'm too cold.
Here.
And,
You guys ready for that?
you'd have to get her taken because she doesn't want to do it. She said that's it.
All right.
You're gonna like it. Trust me, it's cool.
Well, it's not guaranteed. So was she Catholic?
No.
Okay, so that's a plus.
Yeah.
I don't want to say that's a bad thing, but I think that they just needed that it's taboo, and so I talked to some of them like, can you see my wings? I'm like, if you're able to get a hold of Jesus, ask him if it's okay. I'm not doing anything bad, you know. And then I've had a couple come through. Most of them just want to show signs and things that would let them know that it is them instead of coming right through for them. With that one lady I was telling you about that he filmed, once you get somebody through, you have a party line. So once they're through, they can ask them to bring in the other family members. They pull them in. That's freaking mind-blowing cool.
You're talking about Barbara?
No, I'm talking about Kim.
Okay. I just want to ask everybody a favor on the count of three. Can we say hi to Paps? 1, 2, 3.
Hi, Babs.
All right, that's it. Now it's really out of my system. I can't help it. I have Tourette's syndrome, right, babe?
Yes.
Fuck it.
A little bit. Everybody thinks I'm joking, but I'm not. That's the funny part. Everybody thinks
Yeah, but
I'm
I'm supposed to be
joking.
blasting shit. I'm like, fuck it.
Did I ever
fuck it.
tell you that?
Tourette's? I think you mentioned it, but I don't see it in
A
you.
lot of Tourette's are just tics too. Like there's different types of Tourette's. Like the swearing is one type, but I have
Right.
a friend with Tourette's where like they're always like
Yeah,
have
they
a
tics,
twitch or-
yeah.
yeah.
It's this
Like
feeling.
even it's almost
Yeah,
like
a
an
feeling.
OCD thing. Too.
Yeah, it's like
Right.
an OCT.
You know.
Remember the movie from the 80s, Just One of the Guys? Where the nerds Rick is Roo. Remember?
No.
Remember that girl? She dressed up as a guy because she wanted to like pass an essay. Like it was so funny. But that's one of my tics. The nerds going Rick is Roo, Rick is Roo, Rick is Rick is Rick is. Yeah, I don't know.
On that note,
Everybody, yes, it's funny. You can laugh. It's okay. I have a little thing. Right.
That was TMI. But pum. You walked right into that one.
Let's upstairs. You guys know? We could keep the equipment down here if you want.
You want to leave it down? You sure?
Yeah, I'll come down and get it.
All right. What the hell? Vinegar? And it's going nuts?
Bring that one up.
Why making these noises?
Oh, because the battery is low.
Oh, all right.
I gotta get some new batteries.
Rickery. Now it's going to be stuck in my head. Rickery, Rickroll. Figalo. Rickalo.
Another thing I just mentioned that I put on hold. I'm getting a hockey table, a little one, and I'm converting it into a Ouija board. So it's a hands-free Ouija board. So that way, we really know a spirit's doing it, and it's not your hands. Sorry. So the hockey puck is gonna be clear, so they could look and go on top of So and it's gonna have like an electric charge. So that's another mad scientist.
Have you tried the what's the
All right,
the
so
Ouija thing,
let's see what we have here.
what's that,
Yeah.
yeah.
So Nicholas is talking the young lady
Have you seen that?
into
Tried where
me
they take a piece of paper
going
out,
to
put a pencil in
cleanse
there?
her vessel and bring in her loved ones from the other side directly to her.
Experiment where you go up in the
So
elevator
this is
and you go to a different dimension.
mind-blowing stuff.
Very
Heard about
dangerous,
that,
but
yeah.
I'm ready to hit the record button and go up there. If you ever want to come, let me know because I'm gonna be.
It's almost like a back room kind of.
It's because there was this girl and she did it and she ended up in this oil tank. There was no way she could get
What, the
in.
Cecil Hotel?
Yes, and
Yeah.
a 10-story high. But that's something on my list of things to do because
So, like, you think that was the elevator thing? That's how she ended up there?
yeah, that's what she did. Yeah.
I
And then
didn't,
she
I didn't hear
ended
that
up-
part of it because I heard a
Yeah.
bunch of documentaries on what happened with that, but I never heard the elevator thing. But I remember the
I'm gonna
elevator
try it.
footage where it looked like something was chasing her, something was like in the hallway, you know?
Not to say you got a big nose because you don't, but what is this singer? You look a lot like her. Who's the singer?
With a big nose.
Yeah, the singer with the singer that had the big nose. Because you get the hat on. She wore a hat like that doing a movie. She had the long hair like you. Freaking same facial features.
Not Selena.
No, older, much older. Back, go back probably about 30 years.
Cher.
Nope, not Cher.
I don't know.
Oh my God.
Do you know?
Not
that thing is
Celine
cool.
Dion. What's that?
Oh, that never goes off. I swear to God, that never goes off.
We've tried calling in the person that's trying to figure out who it is, and the person's coming through. It's me. I'm here. Anybody ever read Horton Hears a Who?
I think so. I have. That's Dr. Seuss, right?
Yeah. It's the elephant that hears the little people inside the thing. And we're here. Boil that despot. All right, so you're game to try it. We have to do.
Unless there's somebody you can think of.
Well, I don't know anybody that I want to connect. Honestly, I'm kind of like numb with that. Like, who would I want to talk to? Or
Grandpa.
Well, you are. My guess is that you're more open to this stuff than she is. She accommodated you and appeased you to do this.
Yeah.
So if it happened for her and it came through and it worked, it would blow her freaking mind and she'd be closer to your page. You'd be like envious that it happened for her,
Oh,
but
yeah.
yet your mind was already opened up to, I know this shit was real. I'm glad it happened for you.
I just don't know if would she want to talk to? Who would you talk to?
Well, it would be my mom, but I
Yeah.
don't even think that. I honestly don't think it'd be a thing.
I don't think so either because I don't know.
Because I was telling them I was always raised that you're dead, that's it.
Jeffrey Dahmer Ouija board I made.
Oh wow.
I paid custom Ouija boards up. Those things are great. The body cam.
Yeah.
I have on a few occasions brought
Were you
in
wearing that
animals,
in the beginning?
I put it on,
which is cool, and they freaking talk.
Yeah.
That's the trip.
See, right? Now everybody knows these are ticks. It's not.
They're ticks. You need a collar?
Huh?
A collar. Get it? Ticks, collar.
All right. Let's change the subject before I.
All right. Who wants to hold the camera? You want to hold it? She wants to hold it? You want to hold the camera?
Babe. You got
Or I
it.
can get a tripod. So we did a cleansing the other night. I got my camera loud and clear before it started, and then I stuck it in my tripod and I stuck the speaker right on the freaking bracket. And it just everything went like this here. So I got a freaking hour-long freaking clip. And yeah. Oh, barely. I mean, you'd have to go into a dark area. Nobody making noise. Turn the volume up all the way, and you could hear it, but it's like having the volume on 1 instead of it being on 10, which is freaking pain in the butt. So, young lady, you can hold it for us?
Sure.
All right. You probably don't want to stand over here or, yeah, to catch both of us. All right. All right. So you're going to want to sit over here because I'm going to take this little little stool. So,
Okay.
first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna have you stand up. I know I can't come over here, so that's where you're gonna end up sitting. We're gonna take. You're gonna keep your hands. So, most of this work is energy, spiritual energies, negative energies, positive energies. Besides, the other things that float around, like your guardian angels and stuff like that, they're usually on the outside. They're good. We like things that stay on the outside. Don't try to manifest on the inside. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna look right in your eyes. All right. I am just going to connect to heaven. So it's not me going in there. I'm not going to go in there. I'm not doing readings. I am left out of this whole thing. I just silently pray, connect to heaven, just as religious. So that's why I'm just letting you know what I do. I silently say the Lord's Prayer. I'm going to keep my eyes on you. It's going to take about 33 to 35 seconds at the longest. You want your eyes to stay on mine. If your eyes want to bounce and don't want to stay on me, more than likely you have something there that doesn't want light shined on it. If your hands tingle, raise them. Don't think you're crazy. If one tingles, raise it. If both tingle, raise it. Part of your body tingles, point to it, don't touch it. If your body starts to get warm, let me know. My body's getting hot. That's them not wanting to go and wanting to fight if you're entertaining anything. If you don't feel anything, that's a good thing. All right? I'm going to do that 3 times before I crank up the knob and go again. All right, so here we go. So it's joy and pain. Ready? Here we go. Okay. Any feelings? Anything at all? Any heat? Anything at all? Anything that was different that was out of the normal?
My heart was racing a
Your
little.
heart was racing. Okay.
Could be just because I'm uncomfortable with the distance, but it's okay.
You get your honey. Your husband's right here. He will mess me up, man. How close you think you're getting to my wife? All right. So if your heart starts to do that, so I don't want to jump the gun, but with your heart racing, you might have something that's playing in your heart pain. So they like to jump on. So they'll manifest a physical pain, mental pain, heartache. The amount of things that they want to have joy and fun on you is crazy. But that's just what they do. All right. So I'm being lit up right now from the heavens. So we just tapped into something from you. So when I say that, it's like putting my tongue on a 9-volt battery. I just got electrically charged. And that's almost, I guess you can call it confirmation that I'm hitting the nail on the head, kind of. Okay, so we're going to go round 2 that way. I call this the easy way. Okay, if your heart races again, let me know. All right. Any sensations? Any
That
feelings?
was, no, I felt fine.
That's good. All right. All right. Last time the easy way. Okay. If it races, let me know. Any other stuff goes on, let me know. Okay. Anything, something, nothing. That's a good thing. This isn't a bad thing. This is actually a good thing. All right. So now, do I have your permission to say the Lord's Prayer verbally? So I ask permission because different people walk different paths. That's just the path I'm on. And if you would say no, then I would just go silently again and find some other way to get in there. Okay. Here we go. Same thing. All the rules are the same. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. Any sensations, any feelings, anything going on?
A little tingly, but nothing bad.
If tingling is them wanting out, okay? That's them waving a white flag. I want out. When you tingle, I said point to it if it's not in your
It was
hands.
like,
All right, so
it wasn't a special place. I don't know.
they just want out everywhere.
Well, to be fair, you did say if your right arm tingles, move your right arm up, left arm. So I could see that.
Yeah, so whole body. If your whole body tingles,
WrestleMania.
raise one of your arms. Yeah, you're right-handed or left-handed. Right-handed. Right. So if your whole body tingles again, I'm going to do what I call priming the pump, and we're just going to pull them right out of your whole body and right up out of your hand. It's going to blow your mind. You're going to be like, what the hell is going on? I don't believe in this shit. But I love working on people that don't, because it is the best accomplishment, because they got to wrap their head around how is this stuff manifesting on me when I don't even believe in this stuff. All right, round two with the audibles again, okay? You get the tingling, just raise your hand. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Is it tingling?
A little bit.
Yeah, uh-huh. All right. Now you're going to feel the energy come right out of your body and out your fingertips. Watch this. You know when you start feeling it coming out.
A little bit.
Okay. It's a trip, huh? All right, now just keep your arm out. So I'm going to do what I call priming the pump. And you're going to feel the energy starting to pull all out of your body and down and out this way. Now, let me know when it starts to flow on its own out your fingertips, and then I'm just going to let it keep flowing. Let me know when it starts flowing out its own. Flowing out? All right, let it flow. Let me know when the flow slows down and when it stops.
Slowing down.
Okay. You know if it picks back up when I do this?
A little bit, yes.
Okay. Trip, huh? That's why you were a prime candidate, because you don't believe in this stuff. And now you're gonna go home with a whole bunch of shit looking at your honey. How am I supposed to wrap my head around this shit? Flowing out now?
Yeah.
All right, just let it flow. Just flow. They didn't know where the hell to go. They just tingled your whole body. Slow down. Okay. Let it flow till it stops. You're feeling it like clearing up and clearing out? Cool shit, huh?
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to do last time that way. So we're going to let them know that basically this is the last time they get to run, tingle, and get pulled out. Because after that, it's just frying time, baby. Okay? Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done. Keep your eyes on me. Keep your eyes on me. Your whole body?
Yeah.
She's looking at me like, what the frick is this? This is crazy. It is, isn't it?
It is.
Do you feel is it?
Yes.
All right?
Got it.
Yep.
How do you wrap your head around this?
I can't.
Until you tell me.
No.
Yeah. Mm.
It's out of this world. I'm blessed. I try to tell people I'm blessed beyond many man's
You
comprehension.
gotta see it.
Somebody out there
with this
that
guy.
I was doing this with somebody,
You know what I mean?
and everybody criticized me from every avenue. Oh, he had to know her. She wouldn't let him touch him like that. Oh, it's fake. Oh, they staged this, that, and the other. Right? I said, stop. Just come to me. You want to call me fake? Come to me. I'll show you personally. Let's do it, baby. All right, so I'm gonna have you just all right, so come over this way a little bit so she can see it. So I'm gonna take hold of your hand, put one hand on the back of your neck. I'm just gonna silently pray to the heavens. You pay attention to your body heat, okay? Let me know if it starts to rise. It is? Okay. So keep letting it rise. When it gets to its hottest point, let me know when it's not getting any hotter. And we've reached the peak of it. And then we're going to mark that as a 10, okay? Right there? All right. So now we're going to mark that as a 10. As it starts to decline, I want you to mark me the numbers, okay? As it goes down.
8, 6, 4,
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. Where's your heat level? Did it go back up? Did it drop back down?
went up a little
It
bit.
went up a little bit. No, they're not liking the Lord's Prayer. All right, where's it at? On a scale of 1 to 10, from what number is it at right now?
It's going back down.
And so was that.
Mm.
That's crazy.
So if you'll notice on my
That
forehead, it
starts
starts
making
getting
noises.
glistening and a little sweaty. That's the spiritual them actually wanting to come at me. So I get to feel their energy and fight. So it's cool shit. Wasn't fun when I was younger. Now that I know that I'm back, bring it. What are you going on? You feel it? You feel a full release?
Yeah.
All right. So now we're gonna try to connect you to someone on the other side. You ready? All right. Pull your hat off. So I'm gonna have you sit so you don't fall down. Here, have a seat there. So I had a camera just look at you. All right. So I'm gonna take hold of your hand. I'm gonna put one hand basically where the Jewish people have the beanies, right in the back of your head. I'm gonna have you close your eyes. I want you to lightly. Who did you want to bring in? Your mom? What's your mom's name?
Sandra.
Sandra. What's Sandra's last name?
Miglietta.
What?
Miglietta.
Miglietta. All right. So I want you to think of a very, very beautiful moment that you shared with her. So all we want is love and light. And then what I want you to do is when we bring her in, I want you to just give me a shit-eating grin when she comes in, okay? If you start to see images or anything firsthand, let me know. Whatever it is that you're seeing starting to come into your mind's eye, the images that are going into your head, okay? Once she's there, I can release my hands from your head and hand. You can sit there. You don't even have to say it audibly, but it'd be nice if you can share with us what's going on. But any questions you want to ask her, you can ask inside your own head, and she'll answer it. If you wanted to bring another loved one, she can bring him in, okay? All right, think of a nice, beautiful moment. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. What do you got going on in there? Nothing yet. Just relax. You feel your eyes starting to twitch? That's like REM sleep. So when you're sleeping and you go into REM sleep when you're dreaming, your eyes are doing that. So we're right on the bridge of opening up the gateways to heaven, okay? So that's what the vibration is. That's a good thing. We're right there. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. And if you get any heat or any tingling, that means we haven't cleansed the vessel, and it won't let us open the gate. You don't have any heat or no tingling, right?
I don't have anything.
Okay, good. You see anything coming through?
Like I'm trying really hard to
No,
picture her.
just relax. When she comes through, you're not going to have to picture her. That's why I wanted you. So basically, when you're thinking of her in a beautiful moment in time that you had together, that is knocking on heaven's door, so to speak. Do you have a pet? So this is the way I wiggle everything around. So if you have a pet that you love and you call upon it, they'll come looking for it. I learned that trick. It got messed up.
I did have a pet that I love.
So what was your pet's name that you loved?
Gidget.
Gidget. So in your head, was it a cat or a dog?
A dog.
A dog. In your head, I want you to call Gidget like you would call Gidget. And let me know when Gidget shows up, okay?
Okay.
Keep calling her. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done. Picture yourself like in a moment when you're calling her. Bring yourself to that moment when you're calling her, so you're bringing that memory to her as well. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. Anything? No twitching on the eyes like for your mom, though, huh? We had your mom right at the door. So we go back to thinking about your mom. So when your eyes start twitching like that, that is, it's like dreamscape. You have dreams, and then those dreams come to fruition, and you have deja vu's, all that stuff. That is the lift. I call lifting the veil. You're breaching the connection to that, and most people don't realize that their dreams are real. That they're connecting people. They reach out to them in their dreams. They're like, oh, I had the most awesome dream of my mother, or this one or that one. Well, they did you. I didn't give half this shit credibility until it was happening to me, and I'm like, oh my God.
I can have lucid dreams. I actually solve problems in my dreams.
So wow.
Like,
Like the next morning, it's like so simple. It's like, how come I couldn't think this out my whole freaking day? I go to sleep, I put it in my brain, and the problem comes right to me. Like this morning, so I've been harping on this thing that according to man, a prophet is somebody who gets direct messages from God. Well, I have. So technically I'm a prophet. And then today, when I get the discernment, I got in the shower, and there's 12 disciples, all got messages from Christ firsthand. So are they all prophets, or are they just disciples? So that just dropped a big load on me in the shower this morning. And I'm like, holy shit. So man just wants to tell you what the definition of a prophet is. You know? So now I got to call myself a disciple. Anything yet? No?
No, sorry.
No, don't apologize. We were right at the cusp, but and you kind of knew it. You kind of knew it from the beginning. You were just like shaking the command, shaking it. I don't know what she's gonna say. Yada 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 yada. Freaking miss negative Nancy.
I'm telling you, I thought the Gidget thing would have, because Gidget was originally her mother's dog, and we had to adopt Gidget from your mother.
Yeah.
You know?
There you go.
I felt like Gidget would have been it.
All right, so we attempted to lift the veil. That was not successful, but it's not 100%.
When you asked if the heat from 1 to 10, that
No, we did it. We
that
did it.
started
We
making
no.
noises.
Yeah, I heard it.
Yeah.
So we did do a cleansing, so that's a plus. So we'll ask Joy. So Joy, you came in here only for your husband's sake, to appease him, because this stuff is like out in left field, and it's kind of like chasing a fairy, right? Kind of, so to speak.
Yeah.
So with what just took place with you, how do you wrap your head around that, and what just took place with you?
I kind of can't. I definitely felt something.
And how do you feel right now?
I feel good right now. I mean, I'm disappointed that I didn't
Connect with your mom?
but
I'm actually able to do that through video around the world. So if you want to try it another time, you've got my card. I don't charge. And we can give it another another attempt. You might be more relaxed in your own setting. But yeah, the distance is not a problem. I'm able to do this around the world. And like I said, you go on my YouTube, You can look for connecting people to loved ones, and you'll find them, and you'll be like, holy shit. But now you're gonna be stuck all night long trying to. You're laughing. You are. You're gonna be stuck all night long trying to wrap your head around. There was shit on me. What the heck is this? Because you radiate a beautiful aura. The people that you would least expect having anything on them, but that's just the way the opposite. I call it the opposition. That's just the way they do. They want to attack and make your life as miserable as they possibly can. So whatever used to bother you and things that used to trigger you very easy, it's not. It's gonna roll right off your shoulders, and you're gonna be like, "What? Why is this so easy now?" That's gonna be really cool. Well, God bless you. No, thank you for showing up. What do you think? Are you happy that your wife is now closer to you with this spiritual stuff? Now it's.
I got out of her shell.
We had to crack that clam. What was your best part of the evening so far?
So far, it was the basement was cool. Just looking at the old architecture. It was definitely, I like it.
Cool. You guys want to go back upstairs because the meters were going off crazy up there?
You want to go upstairs?
Yes, she does. That's what she's saying. They went off a lot up there. They wouldn't stop. They kept going. So I'm like, okay, we'll go back upstairs. So you got the cat balls up there. We'll go, any other meters you guys want to bring up there? Grab the meters. We'll go back up. It is usually the basement is more active than the upstairs. So the upstairs was like you. I mean, don't get me wrong. The upstairs is hot, but the basement usually goes nuts, and the basement went quiet compared to what it usually does. Oh, the cat ball.
Works.
Now, shouldn't that stop and only light
Just touched
I know, but how long does it run after you touched it? Doesn't it just light for a second and go back off? Or
It just goes on.
okay, so now we have to ask something to touch it. Go ahead, touch it. Play with it. Not you, baby. My cat's name is Baby.
Is that too much pressure? You want the other room? Where are you going? So now you have a little bit of privacy. Might be a shy. They don't like a crowd.
So there was a lady in a rocker over there, and a guy that would go over there in that room there. They would see people. That's why I got the old rocker and put it up here. Joy and pain. What, you got a nap?
Yeah, well, a couple.
You said you got the one with the stick fingers or no?
Yeah.
That one's cool. Break that bad boy up. I saw you coming.
You cannot scare this guy. Oh, right.
Well, I battle demons. Come on, bring it.
Cool. QL.
Yeah, what's that first step? It's a doozy. So that's the stick figure one?
Yeah.
All right, put that out. Wow, that's cool.
But it's weird. Sometimes it'll have like a false positive where like it'll make that look like
You mean like the bird
Yeah.
flu?
kind of.
They keep testing and testing and testing, and the rates are you're going to have a false positive somewhere. Kill those million birds! So that's cool. So this guy's got a app with a stick figure. What? Hopefully find something. I like that one there. That is wild the way that it does do the heat signatures on people. That would be good in the freaking basement.
I tried it in the
You
basement.
did?
Yeah.
It didn't do nothing?
Nothing.
Son of a gun. I told you it felt cold up. It felt cold down there. I mean, not cold, but quiet down there tonight
still.
versus
It was
up
very
versus
still
up here,
down
which is odd.
What's that?
And the stick thing.
They are.
The SOS.
Sure.
How much for the room once a month
$1.50 a week
for me and Amy?
for two.
Yeah.
I'd have to see if that would be the check it with him, guy and a girl, but $200 a week, just an extra 50. Where you gonna bring it? Where you gonna put your son? How? What are you gonna do?
We have all that planned
You
out.
got all that planned out?
We're trying to buy a house, though. I think that's what we're doing. We might buy a tiny home.
She might not want to. You might want to check with her first for sharing a freaking apartment with another dude,
Yeah.
because he's got that
I
room.
was
Yeah,
gonna
sure.
say, I'm like, okay. We're literally talking about modular homes.
Well, I changed
I'm
my.
talking about coming in here with
I
another
know,
guy
I
already
know,
here.
Exactly.
Right, right,
I
right.
understand too. Here, wait.
So
Tell you Valentine's Day, all the spirits are out with their special.
you know what is up with that? You can't be playing around down there. Get back up here now. That is funny.
Dimensions don't know boundaries when it comes to love.
Try in here. Try this room. See if this room does anything.
Picking up the curtain, but it could just be. Well, it's the chair. Is that somebody sitting in
That's
the chair?
the chair, huh? Looks like he's fighting, like he's boxing. See how it's sideways and like punching at the sky.
It does really look like somebody's in the chair. It really looks like somebody's in the chair.
And the way it's all squared up, they're sitting down now.
Yeah.
You think it's small, like the dog we were trying to bring in for her, or is it a kid? It's a kid size.
Should bring the box.
You said that you saw a kid, right, Nick?
Yes, I have.
Look at this here
It wasn't
stick.
the first time though. Like I did when I first came. To
Look at this
company.
stick figure in the chair. That's a small. That's a
Wow.
small body. That's not a big body. That's a small body.
Yeah, that's cool. I love it.
The feet aren't touching the ground.
I can paint it around.
Now it's
Somebody's sitting in that chair.
Let's see if somebody's in this chair.
that is freaking cool.
Yeah, I'm not getting.
Is that only for iPhone or is that for Android
It's
too?
you could get. This is an Android. My phone
Nice.
is Android.
Cool.
So there's nothing in that chair. Now could it be the coat? Let's see if it's the coat. Might have been the coat.
Oh man, you're a party pooper.
Yeah, it might
Or
have
the
been
spirit is with the coat. Try the coat. Now leave the coat there. Go on the other side. Put it back on the coat. You're saying it might be the coat. That was all point figures.
Dude, it really look. There it is again.
It's freaking sticking with that coat. What the heck is up with that coat? I'm gonna have to ask him where he got that coat.
Yeah, now it's kind of gone. Oh, wait.
Uh-huh. I'm gonna have to ask him where he got that. Oh, he knows we're on to him. He's on the coat. He's like, shit. They tracked me to having being on the coat. Now I gotta leave the coat. That was crazy. Yeah, that was cool. That was cool. Which I learned that spirits can attach onto items.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
absolutely.
it's like, you know, he moves the coat, and the coat's in a different whole form, but the whole body and the points are still coming out. So it's like I got to find out where he got that coat to find out if it was somebody who crossed over or somebody who gave it to him that crossed over, or what the heck is up with that? Because that's you don't get all the points like when he does on the bodies on the coat in the whole chair. It's like, yeah, no, and what? Yeah, that stuff there that drives me nuts. The freaking white noise, freaking crap. I'm like, yeah, I want to hear freaking noise.
I love how with a white screen though, like sometimes like you'll actually like you can see an image in the screen.
Really?
It's almost like a laser grid.
So you're not old enough to freaking know when back in the day they didn't have so many TV channels. So you wore one, you watched when you fell asleep and you woke up to that shit and had that on for an hour before the TV went beep, and you really woke up like, oh fuck, time to go to bed.
Oh yeah, I know that. Yep. Mhm.
Now this shit just runs 24/7. Oh yeah.
There's this thing called the Devil's Play Toy. That's these mirrors. You make a cube, and then you put an EVP recorder on top of it. Little craft mirrors. You glue them together, and so the reflecting's all in a cube inside. And apparently, it opens up a portal.
Oh, mirrors
I thought
are
about
portals.
doing like a human-sized one, so somebody could walk in and sit down. Yeah, that's what that was. I had a whole lab. I had a whole study lab on this. It was in an abandoned church. It was awesome. I was trying to build all this stuff, but the fire department came down on me, and the zoning came down on me and ruined the whole damn thing. I was gonna have like all sorts of things where people could lay into and experience and all this stuff. I had a lab with Jeff. You know, remember Jeff and Diane? You know them. You know.
A lab.
Yeah, I had a real
Mad
study lab.
science.
Yeah, I did. I went to Home Depot. I bought everything, and then the fire marshal. Connecticut makes it very difficult for some reason to do those things. I don't understand it.
It's greed.
They do. I mean, they make it
Big
very
time.
difficult.
Money.
No, it's all
money.
about the money. You
Yeah.
gotta grease the right pocket.
It is.
Yeah, I should have offered them something. That's the whole thing.
Yeah, then you feel off offering something because then they're going to, oh, you try to bribe me.
Yeah.
And you're like, damned if you do and damned if you don't.
Right. But I should have done that, don't you think?
If you made a donation to the fire
That's what
association,
I
to
should
the
have
firehouse,
done. Never
or
thought of
something,
it.
you
Yeah.
know, that probably
Never
would've gone a
thought of
long
it.
way.
You know.
Or showed up at one of their pasta dinners.
Yeah.
You know?
But yeah, I wanted to make one that you could literally stand right there, sit down, put on whatever gear, and be the experience inside it. You know, but that's what you do. You go to the craft store, you get the squares mirrors that are like $6-7 a pack, and you glue them all together into a cube with the mirrors facing inwards, and then it creates a portal. That's what they say. I haven't even tried it.
No,
Yeah.
I've heard a lot about
Yeah.
pork because even like in my
Yeah.
room, I have like the sliding glass for my closet window,
Mhm.
like it's mirrors,
Yeah,
and that kind of freaks me out sometimes.
I
Just-
can't. sleep
Okay,
in the
folks,
same-
we're going to call this
I
a
cannot
wrap for this
sleep with
evening's
mirrors.
filming because this is
Maybe a
already an
hotel
hour and a
room
half
or
long.
that. This is
And
all
I usually
night,
do
but
shit that's much
I
shorter.
can't. in our-
Even
But all
TV
right.
screens, like if
Take
you have, like,
care.
a TV screen,
Stay
Well,
tuned for
these
next
screens are
week's
perfect
episode
because
of
There's electric charge.
Searching for
behind
the
it, if you
Unknown.
think about it.
It's not
I mean,
unknown,
great.
it's
There's many
known.
times where I had my
It's
camera
there. All right,
on
guys,
a
take
TV
care.
that's off, and I could see the spirits flying out of them. So they like go in